to all of you. Dear students, as you know, it is 24th of May 2021, class 11, subject economics. Today's our topic is calculation of mean in continuous series. Previously we learned calculation of mean in simple arithmetic, in simple series, or calculation of simple arithmetic mean. There we learned also what steps are involved while calculating mean. Here we have to take into consideration the steps first. The steps will help us in calculating mean in continuous series. The first step is find out the midpoint of each class. Here in sample series there was no class, there was the sample rather series. Here we are having a class, continuous class series. It can be obtained as such by the continuous class series. The first step involved here is that we have to denote upper limit plus lower limit whole divided by 2. When we do this, it will obtain us, or it will lead us to obtaining of midpoint, and midpoint we have to denote by small letter, that is M. There then comes the second step, that is multiply the midpoint of each. When we obtain midpoint, we have to multiply midpoint of each class interval by frequency of that class. Every class is having frequency against it, and we have to multiply this midpoint by its frequency, and it will lead us to MF, sigma. It will lead us to MF. Then we have to add up all the products of MF, and it will lead us to sigma, summation of middle frequencies, midpoint of the frequencies. Then we have to divide sigma MF by the total frequency. Total frequency is denoted by sigma F, and it is obtained by adding all the frequencies. Thus, in this way, we can calculate arithmetic mean by using the formula arithmetic mean is equal to summation of MF over summation of F, sigma F. Here we are having an example of a unit of workers. Daily earnings are having the class interval 90 to 110. In this class we are having employees 3, and in class 110 and 130 we are having frequency 6, and respectively we are having frequency against each class. The class interval is having the gap of 20 in each class. Okay, this class is a continuous class interval. Number of employees in the first class are 3. Number of employees in second class are 6. When we add up all these, it will lead us to sigma F. Okay, here we are having the daily earnings likewise in this shape. Employees are likewise this. And the third step, how we obtain M, is by adding upper limit plus lower limit. Upper limit is 110 plus 90 means 200. 200 whole divided by 2 will lead us to 100. And 132 plus 110 will become 240 divided by 2 means 120, and so on. So this M is obtained by adding upper limit plus lower limit whole divided by 2. Then in this way we obtain the midpoints, and the most required number is here, the most required class, that is MF. How we obtain it? We obtain it by dividing frequency of each class with its midpoint. That is first class interval first is having frequency of 3. We have to multiply it by 100. It will lead us to 300, and in this way we can obtain sigma MF. Sigma MF here is obtained by multiplying M into F, and in this way we can obtain our required series, that is mean in continuous series by applying the formula that is sigma mf whole divided by sigma f is equal to, here sigma f is, mf is 28,540 divided by 150, and when we divide this, it will lead us to 190.27. 190.27 is the required frequency number, that is mean of this series. It is the required mean of this. See, in this way we can calculate mean in continuous series, and this much is enough for today.